Hello and welcome everybody for the NAEU patch notes for August 6th. I do have to record it off the Korean patch notes, which is why you'll notice it's not dark mode, but we're going to try to do our best with the translation. Reason is I am gone till Saturday, so I just wanted to pre-record this as much as I could. So first off, we obviously have the guild reputation coming. Also, all war decks have been cancelled. Um, the fame you will be able to get is 50 per member logging in per day. Completing guild missions is going to be 1,000. Defeating one type of guild boss, which I think covers the respawn points. So considering you can only get 10,000 once from Ferret, even if you resummon them. Guild League victories is 500. Blue Battlefield victories 5,000. Node Wars, Stage 1, 2, and Uncapped all have different point levels of 5,000, 25,000, and 35,000. Victory in the Conquest Wars on 1, it's 50,000, on 2, 75, and in the Uncapped 100,000. And finally, Victory in War of the Roses is 150,000 points. Then we have the accumulated guild benefits. Obviously, there is the increase in pay. So if your daily salary is 5 million silver, at 900,000 or more, you will earn 50 million silver, but due to the additional 45 million or 900%, this is pretty much going to be funds not coming from the guild funds. As such, it is free silver. Overall, 50 million is still not that much, but it is better than before, with some other benefits that we're going to talk about now. So, first off, at 900,000, you're going to get 20 daily guilds recharged. There is an extra caveat at 800,000, which includes the honorable guild missions. On top of that, we also have a passive +8 monster AP, max weight increase of 100 LT, 700 we have life skill mastery +50, 600k we have increased item drop chance of 20% passively, 500k is Fortuna's blessing enhancement, Guru's touch enhancement at 400,000, strengthening so uh the other skill at 300,000. We also see here 300% and 14. So as such, it just keeps scaling down. We also have a passive 50% life XP gain and 100% combat XP gain at 100,000 and 200,000. Overall, they added a guild UI to check the benefits and disadvantages and increase and decreases based on the guild fame. You can also check the benefits in the guild reputation as well as currently applied effects. A reputation tab has also been added to the history button on the right of the guild reputation, allowing you to check increases and decreases. Talking about the upgraded skills, so these will replace your current skill. You do need to pay for them one guild point or guild skill point. Fortuna's Blessing turns from 20% to 30% item drop rate chance. Guru's Touch goes from 50 and 50 to 75% and 75 mastery. Then we have the other skill going from 200% combat XP to 300, and the skill experience gain going from 50 to 75. Overall, it is just an enhanced version, and as you can see, it remains as a single one, so you will need to re-grab this one. We also have the passive skills down here being active or inactive. Silver rewards for the guild missions have been adjusted at 800,000, so you get the honorable version. So first off, we have a general increase in guild silver. Silver, for example, on 1,250, it's going to go from 60k to 140 million, but with the honorable, it even goes further to 220 million. In the case of the biggest version, the 10k monsters, you're looking at 200 million being changed to 350, and that is actually increased at the honorable level to 500 million. Overall, we're seeing a big increase across silver across the board. This should make joining in on guild missions more profitable, as even considering the daily pay already covering it. It is a more direct silver bonus for joining in on these missions compared to before. Overall, all of them have their honorable version with more silver, except for defeating certain bosses. These seem to only have the regular silver increase ones, but overall we have some other changes. So Black Shrine normal difficulty quests have been removed, and Log and Rough Stones have also been removed. The number of objectives for the Unknown Catalyst missions have also been adjusted, so it's going to be going from 150, 300, 450, and 600, compared to 80, 160, 240, and 360 before. Fishing missions have also had a time limit increase by 1 hour to help complete them, and the new guild raid bosses Gumiho and Duokshini will be scheduled at a later update. They have been mentioned, but they will be delayed. Consuming guild reputation. Guild reputation is consumed when using the following functions. It can be reduced to -2 million. If you have a reputation below 0, your guild name will change to red. If you're also, you cannot participate in occupation battle or War of the Roses, and members of the guild cannot participate as mercenaries in other guilds' battlefields either. So it is a pretty strong negative effect. Bit of a surprise there, but hey. Overall, Declaration of War will cost you 400,000 fame, and you can obviously use this up to -1.6 million, as that is going to push you below the 2 million. Resetting the Foundation server waiting is 100,000, but you do need to be above 100,000 to make use of it, so this is moving your guild server. Recharge summon count for one type of raid boss. This is for Mugulis, Khan, Giant Mudster, Ferret, and Org, which is pretty much 25,000 or more per boss once a week. So you are looking at 125,000 if you want to do all 5 bosses. Additional CTG is going to be 25,000, and a golden bill is going to be 20,000. For additional assembly command, CTG and golden belt skills, 1 guild point is consumed to acquire each, so you do need to have that extra. When using the function to recharge a number of summons for one type of guild of raid boss, all conditions regarding the number of summon skull fragments for that boss are also met. In addition to the guild reputation decrease by a specific amount every Monday, so if you're small, it's going to go down by -2,500, medium 5,000, large 7,500, and extra large 10,000. Then we also have the guild ranking UI being changed with this. So guild reputation and weekly guild reputation acquisition items have been added. The decisive battle score, guild introduction, and guest books have been deleted, which is a bit of a surprise, especially the guest book, but it has not seen much use in a while. Then we have the guild war changes, so you can declare war by spending reputation, again 400,000 to consume it. You will get a warning beforehand. You can declare war with a guild when there cannot declare war if there are 10 or less members online, so it needs to be 10 or more. However, responding to a declared guild war is possible without any conditions, so if you are get a war deck and they have less than 10, you can deck back. There are no restrictions on the size or number of members of the guild subject to the declaration. You can declare guild war up to 6 guilds at a time. You can also declare war on guilds with less than 0 guild fame without consuming any reputation, so if there is a red guild, they can be decked upon. You cannot declare guild war when your reputation is below 1.6, as it would push you too far. The declaration of war will last 6 hours. However, if the opponent responds to the war, aka accepts it back, the war will continue for a total of 7 days. You cannot declare a war on a guild that has already declared war for 48 hours. You also cannot declare on a guild war for 7 days after creating a guild. And finally, there's there's a 5-minute waiting period from declaration until it begins. When a ward is declared, the reputation value change will be immediately logged. And finally, you can check records for war declaration in the guild history. Obviously, we can't read, or I can't read these messages. Overall, there is different types of pop-ups. First one for the declaration of war, the official start, if they respond, and then the end. You can check the details and reduction of reputation and benefits of the opposing guilds resulting from the declaration in the declared section of the guild menu. The following changes have also been made regarding the existing guild wars. So changes have been made so that funds are no longer consumed. The guild war withdrawal function has been removed. So those 6 hours, the war is active, and you cannot change that. If you request back, it's going to be a full 7 days of war, no cancellation. The Guild War mediating quest feature has been removed. Also, the Guild War refusal setting in the game settings and other menus has been removed, so there will be the pop-up. The guild member protection feature also has been removed, and the biggest change, which is actually probably the saddest for some people, war heroes will not be able to participate in the war, even if they join the guild. Due to the changes in these systems, existing guild wars will be cancelled at the maintenance on August 6th. Then we have some small changes. Ninja, surprisingly, in Global Labs it was only Agent, but Ninja has one. The skill attack speed increase effect has been transferred to the Legacy Dark Shadow skill. You can now gain the attack speed increase effect immediately upon succession. Then we have Agent Death Bombing. The character rotation has been adjusted for the camera direction during the first and fourth hit. However, immediately before those skills strike, the attack is triggered in the direction the camera is facing. In shooting proficiency, the improvements have been made to allow for a faster transition from reload animation to basic movement. The flow redeployment, it has been improved so it does not pass through monsters when activated forward. Accordingly, the description has been changed. And Mozambique's marksmanship, it has been changed so that it can be activated during cooldown. The skill's range, however, is reduced during this, and critical hit chance effects are not applied. The acquisition levels have also been changed a little bit, so that Mozambique's marksmanship has been changed from 5 to 1, aerial suppression from 8 to 6, mayhem from 12 to 7, and evasion detonation from 16 to 7. Then we have some general class modification and changes. So the skill descriptions for repeatable effects, poison, bleed, pain, health recovery, mana recovery have been changed to indicate the number of times they were applied during a duration. Fixed an issue where the repeatedly applied effect was intermittently applied 1 to 2 times less than usual. They fixed an issue where emergency evasion state would be deactivated in certain situations while using the skill. Ranger Succession, they fixed an issue where attack power increased by 1 upon acquiring the Lemuria Feather skill. To maintain this effect, the attack power increase of the Spirit's Blessing 3 skill has been changed from 2 to 3. Warrior Meiwa, I think that's the red sword skill, they fixed an issue with the description of bleeding damage was missing from the description. Lan, they fixed an issue where the movement distance was longer than that of the Bulgogi skill in place compared to when skill was not has not been acquired. Nova, Black Spirit Royal Swordsmanship, they fixed an issue where the dismount effect was not applied upon a successful hit with the flow skill. Wusa, they fixed an issue where the power release damage of the power infused donkey skill was not applied. I'm not quite sure which one this is. Taoist, flow after the Summer Breeze, Dawn Mist, and Rightward Fog Cloud skills. The animation has been improved to be more natural when changing into Blind Slash. Agent, they improved this to stop movement more quickly when stopping while moving left or right in non-combat. Then they improved an issue where enemies at close range could not be hit with the close fire skill in forward. They fixed an issue with a phrase stating that it was not affected by attack speed was not displayed in the Blink skill. Agent Flow, the issue where the effect appeared awkward when using the Hidden Truth skill has been improved. They fixed an issue where stamina was not recovering during the block shot. And they fixed an issue where the attacks using the matchlock could not be performed when mounting a horse while the matchlock was drawn. Then we have Guild League, a short, intense week. The league intense week will take place after the next official maintenance. So the new regular season will run from August 26th or 27th. So after the regular maintenance tomorrow or today for Korea, and before the regular maintenance at the 12th, this will be the intensive week. So it is really only 1 week. The accumulated. We also have the chat chat titles being given out. Then there was a measure to prohibit the sales of ancient hammers and ancient blackstones, as people have been accidentally selling them instead of melting them or even using them. So this has been removed that you can sell them to an NPC. You can also now craft the Black Star hammers into 200 crowns each. And the following items have been changed to occupy only 1 slot in the warehouse and bag: the Nostalgic Weapon and Costume Box, Shining Memory Weapon Costume Box, and the Premium Box of Gratitude. Then we also have improvements being made to allow Agent Class to open the following common boxes. It is pretty much unaware boxes, and glass boxes. Then we have the new world boss, Dark Bonghwang. Rumors have been heard that Sangun, Uturi, Bogasol, and Golden Peking sometimes are replaced by the Dark Bonghwang. It has pretty much the same loot with some extras being the Black Phoenix Feather or Dark Bonghwang Feather and Tear of the Dark Bonghwang. Also, so the Black Phoenix Feather or Dark Bonghwang Feather, you can exchange for the meals in Yokyo Street. 3 for the bigger meals, 1 for the smaller ones. And if you do get the Tears of the Black Phoenix, you can heat it or process. Actually, that looks like simple processing meal or simple cooking. If you then combine it with 1 of your Essences of Dawn, you can get 30 of the same type that you use to enhance it, all except for the base ones. The number of times you can exchange primordial crystals has also been changed from 4 to 8. Black Shrine, the party, the attack damage of the bean archers that appear during Uturi has been reduced by 30%. These changes both apply to normal and challenge modes. Darkseeker's Retreat, they fixed an issue where the next stage of monsters would not be summoned if the first appearing individual was quickly defeated upon a reappearance. Then we also have Gavina Coastal Glyph. They changed it so that Sulphur Rock Colossus and the Sulphur Stone Colossus awaken together upon the first attack on the Sulphur Volcano Colossus awakening. Quest and Knowledge, Emma Bartali's journal, along with the Hyper Boost, Emma Bartali's logbook has been added to support enhancement. The contents and goals of Emma Bartali's journal has been changed, so we have some changes here. The eighth one is the defeat Cowardly Beg, defeat Dimtree, Ferret, and Ahib, instead of different Land of the Morning Light bosses. The image of Emma Bartali's journal has also been modified. Among the quest acceptance conditions below, the completion condition for the Morning Light main quest has been changed, so it can be checked on a family basis rather than a character basis. This is for the different spawns for the Slumbering Origin armors. Then we have the Marni's Combat Analyzer. It is now here. Overall, Marni's Combat Analyzer has been added. If the hide UI on hit is enabled, it will hide the menu, but the recording does not end. However, the widget appears when you press the small window open button if it is not hidden, even if hide UI hit option is enabled. Overall, we see the top being the damage and DPS. I covered this mostly in Global Labs. Can't really do it properly. Overall, we have a tab and filter button, individual analysis, which records the list of skills used, and the start, stop, and initialize recording. Then we have some fixes and changes. On Shy, they fixed an issue where the legs were awkwardly exposed while wearing the Maro Long outfit and underwear together. Agent, they fixed an issue where the left effect of the Monarch Revolver and Blackstar Revolver were misaligned. Then they fixed an issue where music would not play even when summoning a performance Shy intermittently. They fixed an issue where the appearance of a fallen carriage placed in a specific location was loading late. I think that might be at Velia. The issue with the number of attempts allowed for the altar blood content was indicated as 5 has been fixed. If monsters intermittently fail to appear at Zephyros Castle Hunting Grounds, this has been improved so they reappear. I've had that happen recently yesterday. They fixed an issue where the name of the Quest Adventure Support Bag expansion category was displayed as a combat lecture. The knowledge icons below used in Agent Succession quests have been modified. Just small little icon changes. They fixed an issue where the damage dealt by the Breath of Grass and Song of Wind from Solar Spear was being applied. Improvements have been made to display wagons or horses connected in the stable window in the world map. The final attack power for the Navarn Plains on the world map has been modified, and the recommended party size has been removed. The timing for defeating Golden Pink King 8, 9, 10 has been improved to start more accurately at the start of the actual battle. The order of the fences in my garden list has been modified to appear in the order they were installed. The quest Deep-Rooted Hand, Gather Across the Sea, has been changed so it can be accepted even if you possess the Deep-Rooted Knowledge. Or, I think that's the Green Thumb quest. They fixed an issue with the Black Spirit support. Sangoon 8 subjugation quest could not be accepted upon completing the Sangoon optional Guardian God Who Committed Evil branch quest. Then they fixed an issue where agent characters created by starting the main quest in Land of the Morning Light or Mountain of Eternal Winter could not proceed with the New Beginning in Search of Lost Memories quest. The texture and UI in the Central Market and bags has been improved. They fixed an issue where the explanation regarding the summoning authority was unnatural in the guild boss summons. Fixed an issue that could rarely cause problems on the game server during YAR progression. Fixed an issue where the base battle related systems were not displayed in the message section. Change appearance in specific situations. Fixed an issue where pearl outfits worn by a character was not visible when taking a portrait. The issue with the season pass for some characters who had not completed graduation prior to the season revamp was not properly completed during the regular maintenance. This has been fixed. Then we have some gamepad mode fixes. There was an issue with the PC version description would not disappear after being displayed when viewing following the charge option in Alan Servant's landscape. Then they fixed an issue where treasure maps surfacing from the deep sea could not be used with a gamepad. Fixed an issue with the king or sovereign weapon crafting UI where snapping into empty slots was possible in a specific way when there were 4 more Blackstar weapons. Then they fixed an issue where snapping was awkward in the capture battle status board UI. Fixed an issue where the key guide was missing from the pop-up window that appears when YAR matching is complete. The key guide also pop-up also for red battlefield matching being complete as well. Event-wise, this is a bit with a grain of salt. It seems that we have the Find the Best Agent, my own agent guide happening, August 6th, probably to 27th. Again, I'm recording the Korean ones for once. Overall, you can do a skill combo, PvE or PvP setup, or video guide in general for him. You upload it and then you post them on the forum. Make sure that you have all the, well, hallmarks of a guide video. Top rated guides up to 10 selected will receive a New Moon Blessing package, 15 days, and a marksman outfit for free. Pretty much diversity of information, details of strategy, and readability and communication are key. Obviously, PA has a stance concerning AI, so I would avoid using AI if possible. But otherwise, you can join in and make a guide. Then we have just 1 week. Guild League's intensive week begins. This is again August 6th to 13th. This is going to be a one-time thing. Same battlefields and rules, reset accumulated score, and unpaid ranking rewards. So we will see match results, individual rewards. We see victory rewards and loss rewards. 800 1kg gold bars and 5 1kg gold bars. Some perfumes, as usual, whale tendons and elixirs, and some of the forest pass threads. There are also rewards for all guild members for achieving the victory. 1 victory is a sweet premium enhancement box. 2 victories, another one. 3 victories, two. And in these, you obviously have a chance at up to 30 premium outfits, 10, 30 predations, 200 stack, 2 outfits, 170, 1 outfit, or 500 cronstones. And then obviously we have the big season coming up as well. Then we have join a guild guaranteed, so new and returning players can pretty much get bonuses for joining a guild again. Once you join a guild, you get the Black Spirits gift box. It's just really nice stuff. If you are a new or returning player and are not in a guild, you can definitely try to find one and join that for some goodies. Pearl Shop, I'm not quite sure if Korea is at the same point as we are always with this, but there could be an 80% Penta Premium outfit, 70% August Journey box, triple Artisan's Premium Enhancement box. Then we have some sealed, so these are Gamba boxes, it looks like, again, as usual. Then we have triple Premium outfit packages. Then we also have Agent getting 2 outfits, pretty much the Black Label outfit and also the camouflages, BD9 and BD9 Plus, the Black Prince, Celios, and Marnist. Then we also have 90-day buff packages, hopefully, coming to us. We have a 30%, 40% discount on most of those. Then we also have a Fisherman starting package, which is an interesting thing. It's, I think, the first time we have a discount on the fishbowl or fish tank. 35% off, 1 purchase per family. You get the young blue dragon and a papu or otter fishing backpack, plus some gifted items as well. Definitely a bit of a surprise. I think it's the first time, but that would pretty much be it. With that, like I said, I'm going to be on vacation till Saturday evening. Hopefully, I'll be back by then. And I wish you the best of luck. And I do hope the Pearl Shop is correct. Otherwise, I will sadly have to re-record. Again, I wish you the best of luck and take care.